Have you ever wondered how two people from the same background, same school, and same city can live completely different lives 10 years later? Sir and Ayan were childhood friends. They walked to school together, shared tiffins, and even dreamed out loud under the same sky. Both were born into middle class families. No inheritance, no special connections, just ambition and tea stained textbooks. But fast forward a decade later, Sameer now runs a successful design business, has a growing team, and mentors others. Ayan, he's still stuck in a job he hates, surviving Mondays, waiting for weekends. What happened? It wasn't fate, it wasn't luck, it wasn't even money. It was mindset. While Ayan was busy looking for a perfect job, Sameer was learning how to create opportunities. While Ayan spent nights binge-watching series, Sameer was watching tutorials on branding and e-commerce. Both had the same 24 hours, but one used it to escape reality, the other used it to build a new one. Ayan always said, "What if I fail?" Sameer asked, "What if I never try?" Ayan feared judgment. Log kya kahenge? Sameer focused on growth. Let results speak. That's the difference. Poor mindset looks for guarantees. Rich mindset looks for growth. Ayan saved to buy a new phone. Sameer invested in a new skill. Ayan bought entertainment, Sameer bought education. Every small decision was creating a big gap, but it didn't feel big at first. When Ayan mocked Sameer's side hustle as a waste of time, Sameer smiled. He wasn't chasing quick applause, he was building silent progress. He believed something Ayan didn't, that failure is not a dead end, it's just feedback. You see, a poor mindset waits for motivation. A rich mindset builds discipline. Ayan kept saying, "I'm not lucky." Sameer kept saying, "I'll create my own luck." Sameer wasn't smarter, he just asked better questions. He didn't say, "I can't afford it." He asked, "How can I afford it?" He didn't say, "I don't have time." He asked, "How do I make time?" Over the years, Ayan's world got smaller. He avoided discomfort. He feared change. He played safe. And Sameer? He failed in his first business. He lost money. He felt like quitting. But he didn't. Because his mindset wasn't built on comfort. It was built on resilience. You know what's crazy? Sameer never felt ready. He started scared. He started unsure. But he started anyway. Because he knew something most people forget. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to believe it's possible and take the first step. Ayan, now 33, still says, "I wish I had started earlier." Sameer, also 33, smiles and says, "I'm glad I didn't wait." One has regret, the other has results. And it's not about being rich or poor in money. It's about being rich or poor in thought. Poor mindset blames the economy, the system, the timing. Rich mindset asks, "What can I do differently?" Sameer didn't just wake up one day and become successful. It wasn't some viral moment or overnight miracle. It was boring. It was slow. And most days, it was lonely. Because while others were partying, while Ayan was updating his status with vacation selfies, Sameer was building, silently, without applause. You see, the rich mindset doesn't crave attention. It craves progress. It celebrates small wins. It keeps promises made in private. It shows up even when no one's watching. Sameer had no fancy office in the beginning, just a second-hand laptop, patchy Wi-Fi, and an idea that refused to die. He showed up every single day, even when he had zero sales, even when people laughed, even when self-doubt screamed louder than motivation. Meanwhile, Ayan kept waiting for the right time, the perfect plan, the external push. He had ideas too, big ones. But poor mindset says, "I need more clarity before I start." Rich mindset says, "Clarity comes after I start." That's the key difference. Sameer failed again and again, but each time he adjusted, evolved, improved. Ayan failed once and gave up. Because poor mindset sees failure as identity. Rich mindset sees failure as information. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you chose discomfort on purpose? When was the last time you did something your future self would thank you for? Because rich mindset does exactly that. It chooses books over binging, silence over gossip, workouts over laziness, and long-term rewards over short-term relief. Ayan hated Mondays. He lived for the weekend. Sameer owned Mondays. To him, Every day was a brick, part of the bigger building. Samir didn't have more time than Ayan. He just respected time more. Ayan said, "Let's chill, bro. We're still young." Samir replied, "Exactly why we shouldn't waste it." That one sentence holds a mindset shift most people miss. Poor mindset feels entitled to rest before the work. Rich mindset earns rest after the work. Samir started waking up early, not because Instagram told him to, but because he realized, if I don't control my morning, the world will control my day. He developed systems, routines, not because they were trendy, but because discipline builds freedom. Ayan chased motivation. Samir built momentum. And slowly, the results began to speak. Clients came in. His brand got noticed. His parents, once worried, were now proud. People who mocked him now asked for advice. And Ayan? Still stuck, still scrolling, still waiting. Sometimes, he wondered if it was too late to start. But that's the final trap of a poor mindset. It convinces you that you've missed your chance, when in reality, you just haven't started yet. Samir still remembers something he wrote in his journal back when he had nothing. "I will not wait for confidence to start. I will build confidence by starting." That's it. That's the mindset shift that changed his life. He wasn't special. He wasn't gifted. He just chose growth over comfort every single day. And you? You have that choice too. Maybe you feel behind. Maybe you failed before. Maybe you're surrounded by noise, fear, and doubt. But if you're watching this, it means something inside you refuses to settle. Something deep down knows you were built for more. Not to live on autopilot, not to follow a path that feels dead inside, but to create, lead, serve, grow, rise. To live with zest, not zero. So here's your reminder. You are not your past. You are your potential. Change your mindset and you'll change your results. Change your standards and you'll change your story. Change your habits and you'll change your life. Don't just admire Samir's journey. Start writing your own. This isn't a motivational speech. This is a mirror. And the question is simple. Which mindset will you feed today? This is your time to move from surviving to thriving, from excuses to execution, from zero to zest. If this story woke something up in you, don't let it fade. Take one step, one action. Today, your future self is already watching.